Hi, and welcome to my Assignment 2 presentation for educators inquiring about the world. This presentation will focus on the knowledge gained during my inquiry into the impact of the European red fox in southwest Western Australia. The European red fox is an introduced species of carnivore imported to Australia from Great Britain in the 19th century. The arrival of foxes to southwest Australia between 1910 and 1930 has seen significant decline in native species of small mammals, some to the point of near extinction. This is an issue for the sustainable survival of Australian native animals. Foxes also pose a threat to the agricultural industry, with fox predation on juvenile livestock a problem for outdoor and free-range farms. European red foxes can be identified by their reddish fur, white underbelly, bushy tail and black legs. They have advanced senses and are highly adaptable, making them ideal predators. Fox diets are flexible depending on food availability and can include fish, insects, small birds, reptiles, mammals, carrion, fruit and plants. Foxes breed in August to September, having an average of 4 cubs per litter with a high cub survival rate. The European red fox is declared a pest in Western Australia under the Biosecurity and Agriculture Management Act 2007, suggesting large population numbers, although currently there is limited data available as to the exact number of foxes in the state. In 2004, it was estimated that there were approximately 7.2 million foxes Australia-wide. Because foxes are so elusive, it is difficult to track them, and they can become wary of cameras and baits over time. European red foxes are a major threat to native fauna, with many areas of southwest Western Australia seeing a decrease in native populations as fox numbers increase. Native animals threatened by foxes include numbats, rock wallabies, and woylies, with woylie populations being brought to the brink of extinction between 1910 and 1930 after the fox's arrival in Western Australia. In addition to the predation risk, local studies in the Perth area have linked foxes to the transmission of sarcoptic mange, causing death in dozens of quenders. The European red fox poses a threat to outdoor, free-range food production due to foxes preying on young livestock. The cost of managing and preventing livestock losses due to foxes is a major factor restricting the growth of the free-range food production industry. The demand for ethically produced food, however, is growing, thus creating the need to find cost-effective fox control methods. The most popular method of fox control in Western Australia is by baiting, which uses a toxin, sodium fluoroacetate, commonly referred to as 1080. Most native animals in Western Australia have a tolerance for 1080 as it occurs naturally in native plants, thus reducing the risk to native fauna. Fencing is another method used in some areas, but it can be expensive and inefficient if not done correctly. Alternative methods of fox control include shooting, trapping, den fumigation, and guardian animals. However, these are often considered too labour-intensive and costly to be effective. Why should you care? The danger to the European red fox poses to the survival of a number of native Australian animals is a very real threat. Failure to address the problem could lead to the extinction of native species, depriving future generations of some of Australia's most beautiful wildlife. So how can this problem be solved? Support is needed for continuing research and development of effective, ethical and sustainable fox control methods, which is vital for the successful management of fox populations. By controlling the number of foxes in the wild, we will have a better chance at ensuring the survival of at-risk species. Thank you for listening to my presentation.